Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, we're going to be going over the WrestleMania Night 1 review. What were my thoughts about WrestleMania? It was terrible. I've been watching wrestling for like 12 years at this point, 12, 13, 14 years. I think that was the worst WrestleMania I've ever seen. I'm going to be honest. It was just ads. It was ad mania. And if that's what tonight's going to be, I don't know how much I could take of this. I saw a stat. I don't know what it was, I forget. But each women's match went on for 7 minutes. The Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan match for the main title for the women's, that was a 7-minute match. The entrances for both of them were longer than the match. There was one point, the second last match, that match, and then the main event, there was a 35-minute gap between those two matches. That's insane. These people are paying to just watch ads. The wrestling matches were only 7-9 minutes. It was terrible. I don't even know if I want to leave a review about. I don't know if I want to go each match, match by match. It was 7 minutes. What am I going to do? Talk about the first match? The first match, it just never, here was the thing with the matches. They were so short, it never picked up to that next gear, which is what it needed. That Logan Paul match, that 6-man tag team match, why couldn't they do that post-segment match during the match? You feel me? Why couldn't, Logan Paul turn on Speed during the match and then Speed puts him through the table, right? And then they pin Logan Paul. Why couldn't that happen during the match? That would have been fine, And then the Drew McIntyre match sure was a 15-minute match and everything, but it wasn't a good unsanctioned match. Maybe a no disqualifications match would have been good, but it was just an match. And then the main card, the women's match, it was great to see Paige return, but I think that was a 9-minute match. Sure, whatever. Then I don't even know what the next match was. But my point is, it was the AJ Becky match, same thing, 7-minute match. Seth and Gunther was in my opinion, match of the night. It was very fast paced for a Gunther match. And it went 16 minutes, but it was good wrestling. It was fast paced, not like the Randy Cody match where it took 15 minutes for it to actually start. I already went over the Stephanie match. It was terrible. I'm not calling them terrible. They're my two favorites on the roster, and they were just given crap, bro. I actually feel bad. And then the main event, it took a while to start. That's a Randy Orton match, but even then it just wasn't good. The whole Pat McAfee thing coming out again, But great to see the punt return, But that was pretty much the whole WrestleMania. It was terrible. There's no point in me leaving a long review when we have nothing really to talk about. I just went match per match. You guys see my past reviews. I leave a good 7-minute review for each match. 5 minutes. I just summed up the whole WrestleMania in 5 minutes. It's pathetic. This whole video, that's one WrestleMania match right there. So, night 2 starts in about 4 hours, 3 hours. Yeah. If hopefully WWE learned from their mistakes, there is one less match. So I think yesterday had 7 matches. Today's only gonna have 6. 4 if you count the actual show, because the first hour is on ESPN, right? They're doing the 2 matches. So does this mean we're gonna get more ads, or does this mean we're gonna get more wrestling? Hopefully more wrestling, as tonight's card is very good. You got Brock Oba, you got the ladder match, Cody versus or not Cody, Roman versus CM Punk. You got the Demon Finn Balor versus Dom. It's gonna be a really good card. But yeah, that's my review and what I thought about WrestleMania 41. It was just terrible. It was just a bunch of ads, and it's just pathetic. Honestly, it's a wrestling show, right? You pay to go to a wrestling show. You're paying so much money to go see 7 minutes of wrestling. I stopped going to Raws and SmackDowns, started going to pay-per-views because I prefer them as I'm older now. But now I might be going to Monday Night Raw and SmackDown because at least they're they're weekly episodic shows. I might ditch the pay-per-views now because if this is how regular pay-per-views, maybe it's just because it's WrestleMania, so they really want the ads. Maybe regular pay-per-views will still be fine. But for WrestleMania, man, WrestleMania, It's in the name. WrestleMania. It's pathetic. It's ad mania. This is definitely the worst WrestleMania I've ever seen. It was just a bunch of ads. But yeah, that's going to do it. Hopefully today's WrestleMania is going to be a lot better in peace.